Hi everyone, welcome back to the Neu Pilates YouTube channel. My name is Zoe and you can think of me as like a special guest invitation here on the channel today. I'm a Neu Pilates certified instructor and I wanted to share with you all 5 incredible ways that becoming a Pilates teacher has changed my life. If you are thinking about becoming a Pilates instructor, I hope that this video can help you along your decision-making process, and honestly, I want to encourage you to take the plunge because this certification and this line of work has absolutely changed my life in so many amazing ways. And in this video, I'm going to share with you 5 of those most impactful ways that it has changed my life. Before we get into those 5 points, I just want to tell you a little bit about myself. Like I said, my name is Zoe. I'm 28 years old and I did my Pilates certification online with Neu Pilates. I started out with their mat and anatomy course and I'm actually currently doing their reformer course. I fell in love with Neu Pilates from the first video that I watched of theirs. It was actually a friend of mine who did the certification who recommended me to do it. Prior to doing the certification and starting to teach Pilates, I was working part-time as a bar instructor. I grew up doing ballet and rhythmic gymnastics and I've always just really had a love of this type of movement. If you guys ever did sports in your younger years and then you know kind of how it is you let it slide as you get older. When I discovered movement styles like bar and Pilates and yoga, it just tapped into that part of me that had kind of been dormant for a while. I always had this dream in the back of my mind of what if I was up there giving the class? And I know how daunting it can feel because I lived it. The course that I did with Neu Pilates gave me so much confidence because you learn so much, not just about Pilates and movement, but you learn a ton of anatomy so you can help people and teach people from all different backgrounds with different injuries, different abilities. Plus there's a whole section about building your teaching practice, discovering your teaching style. So I really feel like it equipped me for kind of the real world of teaching, and just between you and I, it taught me even more than my bar certification had. So it really helped me to level up. Pilates teachers are so in demand right now, so I was able to get a job pretty much right away. And like I said, because of that certification, I had the confidence to just dive right in to teaching, and it has changed my life. It makes me happy every single week. Every day that I get to go teach, I honestly leave feeling happier and more uplifted than I did when I walked into the studio. It's honestly the best job. I teach part-time now at a variety of studios across Montreal. So if you're in Montreal, you could come find me and take a class with me. I also started a Pilates YouTube channel called Body with Zoe, so you can check me out there as well. All right, so that's enough about me. Let's get into the 5 ways becoming a Pilates teacher has changed my life. So point number 1, I think is obvious, but becoming a Pilates teacher gave me a job that I love. Sometimes I feel like I've had every single job under the sun. I have been working since I was 15 years old. I've worked in an ice cream store, a grocery store, clothing stores. I've worked in offices. I've worked for startups. I've worked for huge corporations. And it wasn't always easy for me to find a job that I love. Funny enough, of all of the jobs that I've had and the few of them that I really truly enjoyed, a lot of them have been in a fitness setting because there's just something about this setting. The people are happy, there's usually music playing, your coworkers are happy, your clients are happy, and your job, whether you're a receptionist or the teacher, is to make people happy. And I just think that just creates this virtuous cycle of happiness. It is very rare that I have days where I'm like, oh, I don't want to go teach this class. For the most part, I really look forward to going into work. And that is not something I could say when I was working behind a desk. At this point, Pilates is my part-time job. I do think that there is enough demand in Montreal currently where I could make this my full-time job if I wanted. There are days when I want to go all in, but I also really like some of the other stuff that I do on the side. So I love that I can really just control my schedule. I can add more when I have more time. I can get a sub if I need a week off. If I had to choose the best part about teaching, I would have to choose 2. The first is that I always leave a class feeling better than I did when I walked in. And like I said, I usually walk in looking forward to giving a class. The class ends, you've had a great time, you've encouraged people and cheered people on through their workout, and I find you finish a class feeling very uplifted and high energy. The second thing, and this is probably the ultimate thing that I love most, is the way that it is your job to make other people happy. It is your job to make someone's day. For so many people, their workout is the best part of their day, and so you get to be a part of that. And that's really cool. The second way that becoming a Pilates teacher changed my life is my self-confidence and my personality. I know this is gonna sound weird, but I feel like becoming a workout instructor brought out this very silly side of my personality that it used to be reserved for only my closest friends. I love to laugh, I love to be silly, I love to have a good time, and somehow being in that room and leading a workout class brought out that silly side of me. I don't know if it's the endorphins, I don't know if it's because I'm moving my body along with the clients, I don't know if it's because I'm trying to distract them from the burn sometimes, I don't know if it's the music, like I don't know, you guys, but it really brought out this other side of me. It takes a certain level of self-confidence, and honestly, it's also a matter of fake it till you make it, but it takes a certain confidence to stand in front of a room of 5 to 20 to 25 people and speak in front of them and give them a class and tell them what to do and boss them around. The confidence that I built in teaching, I have absolutely taken it with me outside of the studio, and it has enhanced my life and enhanced my self-confidence just in my day-to-day life. I find it's really interesting to see and feel my own transformation in that sense, and I can 100% pinpoint it to becoming an instructor. The third way that becoming a Pilates instructor absolutely changed my life is a sense of social life, a sense of getting out of the house and getting away from my screens. Prior to starting to teach Pilates part-time, I was just working from home at my desk, at my computer screen all day long, and because of what I do for work, I don't really talk to a lot of people. Pretty much the only person I talk to in a day is my dog, and that can get very lonely very quick, especially when you're someone like me. I don't even know if I would describe myself as an introvert, extrovert, whatever, but I do like to socialize. I think socializing and getting out of the house is good for us. Just as human beings, I don't think it's good for us to be shut up in the house all the time. Along with being by myself in the house all day, I didn't have a lot of scheduled things that I need to do. I could pretty much make my own schedule, which meant I could get out of bed when I wanted, I could watch TV when I wanted, and I know that sounds like the dream, but trust me, you guys, it gets old really quick. I really do believe that I myself thrive having a little bit of a sense of schedule. It's nice to feel needed, and it's nice to have something that you gotta go do sometimes. It gets your butt out of the house, and I really find it has uplifted my mood and just made me a happier person. Having a job, even if it's just part-time, where it really forces me to get out of the house, and on top of all of that, I'm talking to people, I'm making people happy like we talked about, and I'm also not on a screen. For the entire 45 to 50 minutes of a class, I am not looking at my phone, I am not looking at a computer screen nor a TV screen, I'm really looking at people, and it's amazing. I really think that has done wonders for my mental health. Again, getting out of the house, chatting with people. How are you? How's your day? Let's talk about the weather. Let's talk about your dog. Oh, cute outfit, whatever it may be. It simply feels amazing. Number 4 is body image. So this one's a little bit less lighthearted, but I am someone who struggled with my body image, and I still do from time to time. Quite a bit. When I first started giving classes, I was really worried about what the clients would see when they looked at me. I worried that if I didn't look a certain way, that they would critique me or that I would lose a certain credibility. I felt like I had to fit this mold of being ultra fit and looking a certain way. After only 1 or 2 classes, you realize how untrue this is. The clients will fall in love with you for you, not what you look like, not what your outfit looks like, not what your hair looks like, and certainly not what your body looks like. It can be vulnerable to put yourself in front of a group of people and kind of put your body on display in a way. Sometimes we're doing movements and you look a little funny, you don't feel like it's your most flattering angle, but you learn to let go of that so quickly, and you get to interact with people and watch them watch you and watch them look up to you regardless of what your body looks like or what you're wearing that day. The other thing that has helped me so much is, as a Pilates instructor, you see and you meet all different kinds of people with all different kinds of body types. And you will see that all of these body types are strong and are capable, and you start to realize that it's really not about fitting a certain mold or looking a certain way. It's not about any of that at all. It's just about coming together, moving our bodies, and building strength. I don't give any cares in the world about what my clients look like when they come in. What I care about is how they feel, and if they feel like they're getting stronger, they feel like they could go from doing no push-ups to 5 push-ups, oh, I'm over the moon, I'm ecstatic. And so seeing that for other people made me realize that it's really the same for myself. All I have to care about is getting stronger and feeling great. It's really not about what I look like. We've made it to point number 5, you guys, which is a feeling of purpose and satisfaction. This kind of goes back to my point about getting out of the house, but for me, working as a freelancer, I'm working as a content creator, so much of what I do can feel untangible. Again, I'm in my home, I'm not exactly speaking with people, I wasn't interacting with people, and I think for so many of us, it can be easy to ask yourself, am I having any kind of impact on the world? And while that is a ton of pressure to put on our shoulders, becoming a Pilates instructor and giving classes, making people happy, seeing people get stronger, watching their confidence blossom, because all of these things happen, it does give me that feeling like I am making a positive difference in the world, no matter how small. I leave the house to go teach my classes and I really have a feeling of purpose. I ride the metro to this studio or I drive to that studio and I'm feeling like I'm about to go do something important and good. You might not be saving the world while you're teaching Pilates, but you are making someone's day a little brighter, to help someone get stronger, to help someone feel happy, to help someone overcome a fear of theirs. These are all really wonderful things, and I love that I get to do that every single day that I teach Pilates. So you guys, those are the 5 ways that teaching Pilates has changed my life. They are all so positive and they are all so true and they are all accessible to you. Okay, I didn't mean to make up that poem. It just happened. Are you interested in becoming a Pilates instructor? Let us know in the comments. You can also let us know if you have any questions and we will be sure to answer them. I hope you enjoyed this video and I will see you next time. Bye.